All right, we're live. Let's keep it appropriate, guys. Roy, you don't have your beard on, by the way.
I'm not wearing
No beard. He says it smells too good.
Let's just let the
I like your tail feather.
people like it. Yeah, no.
It's nice.
It's a pound of mashed potatoes.
Is that how you grew that?
I've never seen a turkey with a mustache.
This turkey has a mustache.
So turkey has a. I mean, I wouldn't call it a mustache
Yeah,
yet. I call it like a mustache, like in the works.
We have 3 viewers.
Did you actually-
Ooh, hold
did
on,
you
hold
actually-
on.
Reviewers!
Hold on. Oops. Forgot to do something.
Oh God.
Forgot to take Wi-Fi off.
Back it up, basically.
6 viewers.
Yeah, let's do it.
Woohoo! What the Friday?
Today.
All right, hold on a second. Let me.
Johnny.
Yeah, where's Johnny at?
Johnny should be watching. Billy should be watching.
14 viewers. Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's do
David
it.
Baker's with us. All right, let's get it started.
On.
Mad Max coming to you live from Closeout Bats, and today we are on episode something of Mad Max TV. I've lost count. Today we have a special guest. We got Roy back in the house.
Woo!
We already have some loyal customers with us. Today is Glove Video Friday, so we have Glove Runner, who we met last year. He Instagram. He was creepy on Instagram and was slipped into our DMs.
I
and
slid hard. I slid hard.
So what you're saying is he's basically like Sal from the Howard Stern show.
what did he do? What's the
Well,
story?
he just used to bother them. And
Oh yeah. Well, not really. He bought the Marucci glove. We were doing that like stupid deal on that Marucci glove and broke the internet, and kind of came in contact with us. So he's like our kind of glove guy here, and takes Instagram pictures and stuff like that. And you know, maybe you want to tell us how you met us, kind of.
Yeah, you kind of summed it up. I saw the Marucci deal, and I'm like, wow, this is a good deal on gloves. I collected gloves for a while, and I was kind of into gloves, and I saw that you guys were super, really crushing it with the bats and like the deals or whatever, but the gloves weren't really there, so I reached out to, I thought it was Roy, honestly, on the DM, but then I found out it was Max in the DM, and we were just, me and Max were just talking or whatever, and I kind of wanted to learn more about the other side of the gloves, like on the how they're bought or purchased and made, and how stores do things. So I reached out to Roy and say if I can come and help out, whatever, just to learn how the gloves, like from beginning to end, and that just kind of ran into me coming in helping out with the gloves and doing break-ins in the store, and then kind of doing the social media pics and just kind of trying to help out wherever I can. So now I've grown to like social media, gloves, and then I help out with the wood bats too.
Wood bats.
Yeah,
is everything represented?
it's well represented.
All right, so yesterday we had the show with Billy McDermott, who's our Wilson rep, and you guys probably were bored to death of that one. So today we got a special glove on, but we'll get into some giveaways first. First up, Eric Garcia is the winner of the Quattro Pro. So anybody that was saying, I really hope Eric Garcia doesn't reach out and doesn't claim his prize, you guys are one step closer. Eric Garcia has yet to claim his prize.
Did you announce that yesterday?
I announced it yesterday, but I even emailed him because he has ordered from us, so I was able to track him down. And
He didn't email you back?
no, I emailed him. I said, Eric Garcia, you are the winner. What size in the Quattro Pro do you want?
I'm sorry, but 24 hours.
He's West Coast.
24 hours. You snooze, you lose. You're
Dude.
out. Pick a new winner.
You watch the news. What's going on in the West Coast? We can't just you got to give him the weekend. It's only right. All right.
All right.
So with that, we have some more giveaways. We have this Quattro Pro, and we have the Pro 315 6BL, this 11 3/4 heart of the hide. This is what we will call a Johnny special.
Johnny!
So Johnny has hooked this up with this. You guys know how to do this. It's going to be like Closeout Bats. You're going to have to get the phone, bro.
GC or ZA?
Like Closeout Bats. Tag 3 friends, and sign up via email, and you have your chance to win this epic package.
Really, really cool glove here.
And then we're going to have from DeMarini, we're going to have their CF Zen as a giveaway. So this CF Zen fast pitch bat, normally a $350 bat. So this $350 bat will be a giveaway just by signing up. I'll put the link up. People are loving Johnny right now.
Johnny!
And then later on, we're going to be giving away the Yachty glove too.
The Gold Glove winner of 2018, Yadier Molina from the St. Louis Cardinals. We're giving away his 34-inch Pro YM4.
That's going to be down the road, guys. That's going to be down the road. So there's a lot of giveaways. So and then we're going to be giving away another Quattro Pro, and then next week on Thanksgiving, the Meta Prime giveaway, which is highly anticipated. So You know, now we'll just kind of slide right into it. Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Black Friday's a week away, and there's no point in even kind of messing around. You guys watch this daily. You guys have been loyal to us. So all the prices right now on the website, they're changed over to where they're going to be for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's just a matter of kind of you going on the website, kind of figuring out what you want, seeing if it's that great deal and that great price. But if you see a Pro Preferred that's already, you know, down from $350 to now the price being $230, it's going to be that price for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. No need to kind of beat around it and say, oh, it might go lower. Right now, the prices are changed over on the website. So because you guys are loyal, just take a look, and then you'll be able to get that hookup price, we'll say. So that's going to be ultimately. So why don't we get into some of these gloves that we're on sale? So a lot of Rollins gloves. I know that obviously, you know, people might want a Wilson or they might want a different brand, a Mizuno or an Easton. But if you're a Rollins person, or even if you're not a Rollins person, why I don't know, it would be definitely wise to take advantage of some of the glove deals that we're going to have in the Rollins category, I would say, because that's where we're the strongest, Rollins. So
Rollins, I mean, we have a lot of good deals. I'm going to kick it off with this. Honestly, I was surprised how we still, this stuff really hasn't sold out. It's still a really, really good glove. It's a Pro Tool 5.6 CM. It's the Pro label, if you will, from Rollins. It has a hand-sewn welt. It gives you extra comfort in the pinky and thumb. Has an H-web and a Pro mesh back. So the Pro mesh back is going to be all the way around. It's the first time that an entire mesh back was available. It gives it added durability and takes away some weight from the glove. This glove was $360. It has a Pro Preferred leather palm, Pro Preferred leather web, and then mesh back with the hand-sewn welt. It's now $249.95. So about $130 off of that glove. It's a really, really good deal. It's probably my favorite one for the deal and the quality.
yeah, so you'll see this right here. Good for that, obviously, infield position, primarily third, some shortstop, but a great glove and a great price. $230 on this. What do you think,
Oh,
Roy?
$230. I'm sorry.
$230. Bring it.
Really?
Bring it.
I was just
Bring
over,
it.
I was just over at Craft Services and everything seems to be okay.
Great deal!
$230. Again, from Rollins, we have another great Pro Preferred deal. This is the Pro S205 Addison Russell. Addison Russell. This is going to be $11.75 as well. From Rollins, it has the wingtip with the blonde back, red welting, black palm. This was $359. Now what do we have it at?
$230. So
$230.
So this will be $230. This is again another 11 3/4. I would say ultimately use this at any position. That wingtip design. This is like the Ferrari of gloves. I mean,
Really nice.
the way it looks. Yeah, bring it.
Really nice. Really
Yep.
nice. Even some second basemen. Honestly, Daniel Murphy started a trend where even second basemen are using 11 3/4. Right now, it's probably the most versatile glove for the infielder. So if you're trying to buy a gift and you don't really know what size to get, I think 11 3/4 is the safest bet for an infielder.
And then Pro Preferred, we're gonna. Yep.
We got. Let's give the outfielder some love with the Pro
outfield.
Preferred. So for your outfielders, we have this in left and right-handed throw. This is the Pro S3036C. So you have an all camel or all blonde glove with black welt, black stitch. This is a Pro Preferred leather, 12 3/4 inch H-web, really, really nice. I like the Pro Preferreds that have been coming out lately. They've had an issue with the weights. Pro Preferred used to be really heavy, but now these gloves, they fixed that. And they have a lot of quality in the leather, but also the weight is not an issue anymore. It's really, really nice. So you can get for that high-end, high-level high school or college player, I like the Pro Preferreds, especially at this price. Was $359, is now
$230. So yeah. You gotta wait.
He's excited. Santa Roy's excited.
So yeah, this is also one of my favorite ones too. If you're an outfielder, very simple, so it's not one of those loud colorways to it. The 303 pattern is going to be one of my favorite patterns as well. And again, I mean, is there any hesitation on one of these deals? Because if you're like, oh, I want a Wilson A2000 or I want a Rollins Heart of the Hide, I mean, normally those are going to be $260, $250 at the least.
Right.
Now you're getting Pro Preferreds, which are better quality than both of those gloves at less
Lower
money.
than $8.
So I don't even, it's a head scratcher to me. I don't even know why Roy's ringing the bell, because he's happy or, we're giving away them and he's ringing the bell. So,
the prices are crazy.
and then somebody has some catches me deals. Don't worry.
We got you. Trust me, we got you. All right, let's move on to our last Pro Preferred deal of the segment.
First baseman too, right?
First baseman. Yeah, I have it over here.
Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah. So one more after this. Let's do Brian and Rizzo. Let's do the Brizzo. Let's do the Brizzo deal. So this is going to be the Brizzo deal. So we have the Anthony Rizzo first baseman.
Hold on, somebody said long-time watcher, first-time Johnny.
Johnny!
Johnny Moloch.
So this is the Brizzo deal we have going on. Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Pro Preferred. Again, this is the Anthony Rizzo 12 3/4 inch. You have an all black leather Pro Preferred with blue stitch, with blue lace and red stitch. Excuse me. Again, really, really good deal. Was $359. I would even say high school first at this price. Usually, I recommend Pro Preferred for a little maybe older kid, maybe college. But at $250, at what are we at?
$230. You might as well get it.
You
Just
might as
put
well
it,
get
just
it.
get
Yeah,
it, put it
right,
away.
And even if,
Righty
yeah,
and
righty
lefty.
and lefty. So even if the kid's not ready for it, just buy it and honestly keep it and put it away because at this price, it's a really, really amazing deal.
And I do have to note that, not to kind of give Rolling's secret away. I mean, they would be the first ones to admit it. The only difference between the Rizzo glove and the Bryant glove for this year's models, like if you go on the website, you'll go, this glove looks like it's $360 and it's coming up at $230. Don't be confused. The difference really is that they put their initials in the model number.
They changed the model.
So there's going to be a model number. It's going to say AR for Anthony Rizzo. It's going to say KB for Chris Bryant. It's the same quality. It's the same glove. I mean, so Rollins would be the first ones to admit it. I'm not giving away their secret or anything like that. And I do like the blue on this first baseman's mitt. When I first saw it, I thought it might be a little too loud. I'm like, I don't know if anybody's going to really kind of go for that blue, but it's kind of dialed down. And what town, Roy? What town locally is all about the blue?
Yes.
Ridgefield.
What other?
What other
Woodridge.
town?
Woodridge, right?
Woodridge.
Woodridge. Ring it.
No,
Ring it, Roy.
ring
Woodridge,
it.
they would want the glove to be royal blue.
Yeah, they would.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it. All right.
Great
the
deal.
second half of the Brizzo deal is the Chris Bryant. It does say it's a Pro Preferred 12 1/4 inch glove. It's kind of a not traditional size for 12 1/4. He does use a large glove for a third baseman, but this is a great glove for that kid that's playing at a high level, but also plays multiple positions. Even a little outfield, maybe for a younger kid, you can even get away with doing that with the 12 1/4 size. You can also pitch. It has the H web, which is one of the most versatile webs that we have. So, like Mad Max said, this is the Pro 206K. So when you go online for the deal, it's a Pro 206K, and that's the only difference from the 360 glove from Rawlings Pro Preferred is that the model number is changed. But if you look on the thumb side, it does say Chris Bryant on it. So that's a Chris Bryant deal. Was $360, now $230. Amazing deal.
So also about this glove, I love the versatile, the H
Yeah,
web,
we just
most
talked about
versatile
it.
web.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my line right there.
Yeah.
This one's my favorite one. I mean, if you're even an adult playing in like a slow pitch league, playing third
Awesome.
base, this would be even a great option. I know somebody just ordered. We were able to kind of get them this glove. They ordered a glove in the Todd Father, and we ran out of that. And we're like, dude, we have a Pro Preferred that it was the same price. So he's like, oh yeah, it was a no brainer. So Roy, people saying you look like Bad Santa. Because you don't even have the beard on, and you're just
Nice.
you're like a half
Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah, you're like a half Santa.
I was in makeup and they decided to go without.
Did you ring the bell for this one or no?
I did.
Yes. Ring it again. Not a break.
We have this one also in the Pro Preferred.
Oh, all right.
Is Johnny on?
Johnny is not on.
Johnny is not
Where is Johnny?
with us yet.
Johnny, if I had to guess, it was snowing last night. He probably was in his house or out, and he might just be coming in.
I think Johnny might have slept on the side of the road in like a waste management dumpster.
He's probably spraying a bunch of Old Spice body spray on him right now, trying to go to work. All right, for my second baseman and for my middle infielders that like a smaller glove, this is a Pro Preferred 11 1/4 Pro S 2172-2MO Mocha. It looks dark on the live feed, and even on some pics, it does look black, but it's not. It's a dark mocha brown with blonde lace. Really, really nice glove. Very, very classy color. For that player that just wants to stay kind of low key, but really wants a high-end glove, this is the glove of choice. It has a more shallow pocket. It is that 217 pattern, so it's going to be more flat on the finger side with an eye post web. Really, really strong glove. Has a padded thumb loop, as all Pro Preferreds do. And was $360, now
$230. So all Pro Preferreds, ring it. All Pro Preferreds in the right-hand throw only will be $230. The only one that's going to be a little bit less will be this one, the Scherzer, because we only have lefty, but great for a pitcher. This one will be $200.
all Pro Prefers that we're showing here.
Yeah.
All Pros that we're showing here.
Yeah, all Pro Prefers that we're showing right here. So yeah, I like this one, 11 1/4. Roy, you know better. Rawlings runs a little bit bigger, so their 11 1/4 could even, you could play anywhere on the infield with this glove right here. So, great deal.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I
deal.
like the Mocha one
Ridiculous
too.
The Mocha's so classy. It really looks cool. And if you want a more shallow pocket glove or that younger player, that's a really solid deal. Like Mad Max said before, even if the player's not ready for the glove right now, I mean, at the price, I would just have it in store until he needs his next glove, have it in the rotation. Break it in.
So people are asking about Heart of the Hides, like catcher's mitts or whatnot. I think
Oh,
we're
yeah,
going
that's a
into
good
this.
deal. Yeah,
So these are basically every holiday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we try to do like some ridiculous deals, some almost like a giveaway deal, like a no-brainer.
Like a
why
thank
wouldn't
you.
why wouldn't you get this? Like last year was the Marucci where we went way too low and that was a little bit too much or whatever.
Broke the
Broke-
internet.
yeah.
Broke Instagram and broke Twitter and got Marucci a little pissed off
Facebook.
with us and
That was
probably won't,
crazy.
get a
Went down.
probably won't get a glove deal for the next 10 years from Marucci. But right now we're going to have the Rollins Heart of the Hide, catcher's mitt, and first baseman. I don't even see this really lasting to Black Friday or Cyber Monday.
No,
I think if
it's
you
price.
guys share it and take advantage of it, even if you're not a catcher, I think you should get it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this glove, it's a Heart of the Hide dual core Pro CM33, so it's the 33-inch pattern, very, very popular pattern. It's gonna have it's gonna be very thick on the thumb side with the padding as far as catcher's mitts go. That's a classic CM33 deal, very thick, so that younger catcher, like junior or freshman in high school, that high school age catchers can have extra padding on there if they are trying to catch up to the pitchers with higher speeds. A lot of times the pitchers will throw harder than the catchers can really catch up with at that young age because they're growing fast. So this is a very good pattern. It'll break in a little bit easier than a regular Heart of the Hide because it has that dual core technology and that dual core leather. So if you need something for the quick for next season as a catcher, ready to go, and you want quality, I think it's a really, really good deal. And was $260, now is
150. 150. I do have to.
Whoa!
Yeah. Right now, our close-up best lawyer, Robert Metztorf, he's watching right now. So.
you gotta be careful.
Yeah, we gotta.
Gotta be
Hopefully,
careful.
you can't get in trouble here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask him if he took care of that thing with the FCC.
All right, in that same family, the dual core family, we have the first baseman. It's a 12.5-inch first baseman, but like Max said before, Rawlings tends to run a pinch bigger, so I would put this more like a 12 3/4 size.
Is it Rollins
honestly.
runs a pinch bigger or Rollins runs accurate and other manufacturers run smaller?
That is true.
Could
Because
possibly-
I have measured them just because I'm.
It seems like Wilson might run a little bit smaller, and
think
Rollins
that's
might be more
accurate.
And
accurate.
Easton runs very small.
Yeah, Easton's
Yeah.
very small,
Yeah.
but Rawlings, we have measured them and they do come about right. But anyway, this glove will play like a 12 3/4 from any other company. That being said, a great deal again. I have to stress to you, at this price, even if you want to have it on the rotation for your like 10, 11-year-old kid, may not be ready for it right now, but this is a great, great deal. Definitely jump on it, take advantage of it. If you know someone on your team that needs a first baseman, spread the word. These deals are not going to last till Black Friday. So pull the trigger in other stores, but if it does, you have the price right now.
And then this also will be available in right hand and left hand throw too. So Johnny Mock is in the building. Johnny! Ring it, Roy.
Ring
Johnny.
it!
Ring it.
Johnny!
All right, my softball players, we haven't forgotten about you. We do have a deal for fast pitch softball.
Yes.
We have the Rawlings Heart of the High Dual Core Pro 566
Hold on.
SB-3B.
So the first baseman is going to be $150, and that's live now. All these glove deals that we're talking about, prices have already been changed
Take
over on
advantage
the
of
website. So take advantage because I think a lot of those pro preferreds are just going to rip. But anytime you can get a pro preferred, Johnny can tell you at 230, it's like a no brainer. Especially
So question for you.
there we go, guys. Bear with me.
The prices are lower now. Their benefit of watching the show is they got the intro that these are going to be deals. These are
Take
really Black Friday deals intro today.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's just-
listening or passing this
Well, no,
on
because
to
there's
your
certain
friend.
people. There's certain people like like if you're in the mindset like a person like is like I am not buying anything until Black Friday, right? There's those people, right? And then there's some people that are like I am not buying anything till Small Business Saturday or whatever, or I'm not buying anything till Cyber Monday, or hey, even beyond that, like some the last minute person, I'm not buying anything till the day before Christmas, you know what I mean? So there's those, but like it's like just like these are the prices. It's like I'm not. We have nothing to hide or anything like that. It's like we're not gonna mess around and be like we're not gonna be like mess around and be like today the Chris Bryant's on sale, but tomorrow the Rizzo's on sale. Like that's like dude, it's on sale.
The perk of
It's
watching
fun.
of the
Yeah.
Mad Max TV
Exactly.
is that you get the intro of the deals.
Yeah,
You're on
'cause
the-
you wouldn't-
you're on the in.
Yeah, you're the VIP.
You're in
You're
the
the
know.
red carpet.
You're in the know.
Yeah.
So before we even posted, actually we haven't even posted about the deals the deals are live yet on our social media yet. So to go follow what Roy said, before it was even posted, you guys watching Mad Max TV know about the deals, and you can pass it off before anybody else.
Good question, Roy. I thought it was going to go somewhere else. But...
Very good, very good. All right, so
I gotta get back to craft services.
going to our fast pitch club, we have the it's a 12-inch basket web. You have that classic fast pitch softball basket web, 12-inch dual core heart of the high softball 5-6 pattern. Very versatile glove. You can play anywhere infield, pitch for besides first base, obviously. For fast pitch softball, 12 inch is probably the most versatile size. Really, really good deal. Was $259, and what are we at now, Max?
So the Heart of the Heights softball gloves is going to be $150. Johnny! So yeah, so this right here will be, a lot of the different ones. I think the only one. So the difference from this year's Heart of the Hide and last year's is the dual core. So almost every dual core one except the catcher's mitt will be $150. We have a couple lefty ones, lefty only, and they'll be $129.95, which is like a stupid deal. So if you're a lefty, take advantage. So there's a lot of good deals.
Unlike the Pro Preferred, all our dual course fast pitch Heart of the Hide except the catcher's mitt are going to be $150 at least, and then some lefties will be $120. So take advantage of that. I'm showing two examples here, but all of our Heart of the Hide dual core fast pitch softball stuff is going to be at $150. So I'm going to show you 11.5 inch. 11.5 inch is kind of a trend right now in fast pitch softball for gloves. They're getting smaller. A lot of the girls were using baseball gloves before a few years ago was a trend just because it would look nicer. Honestly, this fast pitch softball wasn't really getting a lot of designs. The leather quality wasn't really there. So now the companies have realized the market for fast pitch softball and that girls want good gloves just like the guys playing baseball. So Rawlings and Wilson and Issa, pretty much every company has really stepped up their fast pitch softball glove game. So this is going to be a Heart of the High leather dual core, just like you find in any of the high class baseball mitts. And then the trend from them using baseball mitts, is that softball players have realized the advantage of using a smaller mitt. So the trend in softball before was 12.5, 12.25, at least 12 being the smallest for infielders. Now you see girls using 11.75, 11.5. So don't shy away from the smaller mitt. Give it a try at $150. It's definitely worth it. 11.5 inch dual core from Rawlings.
Good
Roy,
deal. Good deal.
Roy, Diary of a Wimpy Kid just joined us live. Brendan Woods.
Brendan Woods.
Where is he, over at Demer's Farm?
I don't know.
All right, continuing.
So
with
these were all Rawlings glove deals that we have. There's a lot more on the website. You just got to check it out and just let's just give one last Johnny,
Johnny,
right?
real good one.
Johnny!
All right, keeping up with the fast pitch trend, we have our Zeno
So
line.
Louisville Slugger, we're going to be shifting. So Louisville Slugger does make some real good gloves, and we got a lot of good deals in that category. So.
Louisville Slugger in this fast pitch softball category, really, really phenomenal glove. We have the Louisville Slugger Zeno right here. It's an all black basket. We have different models. They're all going to be on sale. We have from 11.75 all the way up to outfielders, mitts, basket webs, different styles. So right now I have the 12-inch basket, which is the most classic fast pitch pattern. This was going to play a little taller than the Rawlings dual core, which will play a little deeper. So it's going to be a little more shallow 12-inch, a little more tall than it is deep. But it's going to have a padded wrist guard, really, really comfortable. I'm 6 foot and I can fit my hand in here pretty comfortably. All the finger stalls actually are padded on the Zeno as well. So if you want a glove with a little more padding for that younger player, a little more comfort, it's still lightweight. I think the Zeno's a great, great deal. I think for my 9, 10, 11-year-old, I think Zeno will be perfect.
Yeah. And at $50, you really don't have anything to lose. So.
Good deal.
It's a great deal. I think the only one that we don't have this one, the first baseman, we only have lefty. But if you're looking, 11.75, 12, the 12.5 or 12.75, the Zeno would be the way to go. And then the upgrade from that is going to be this one, the LXT, which, we definitely sold a bunch of them at the regular price, and I think for the deal that we're going to be doing this Black Friday, Cyber Monday, those are it's another deal that's going to be one of those kind of like giveaway deals. So
yeah. So right here I have the LXT. The LXT pattern is the LXR F17 CM pattern. So it's going to have a thinner. A lot of coaches, I guess, were using first base mitts for their softball catchers to make it a little easier to receive the ball and a little easier to maneuver the catcher's mitt. So what Louisville Slugger did was make a thinner toe. So this part of the catcher mitt is called a toe, and they made it a little bit thinner to kind of compete with that trend and kind of make it have a larger surface area so our catchers in softball and our young girls can receive the ball. This glove is going to be a step up as far as stiffness and leather quality from the Xeno, but it's a very, very good glove. It has a Velcro strap, which is classic for fast pitch softball, but it's a very, very durable leather Velcro strap. It's not going to have any issues with wear. It has the finger hood and hole, so if you want to go that option, you can, but you don't have to. The glove fits very, very comfortably, even if you just want to go traditional with it. It has a padded pinky loop, and it's a very, very good pattern for that younger girl just transitioning to catcher, or maybe like just starting high school and getting serious into catching. It's a very, very forgiving pattern, if you will, for catcher's mitts. So I would definitely, and at the price, I would definitely put this in the rotation. What are we at? Wait, what? Haven't even heard the deal yet.
I know it's a good deal.
100. So all LXT gloves in this brown from last year will be $100. So
And
that's a great
Was
deal.
200.
Was 200. And the
200.
LXT, besides the color, it's the quality is all there from last year to this year. They really did a good job.
Yeah,
of
I would say it's
maintaining that
I would
quality,
say it's
yeah.
probably right below that heart of the hide.
Right,
so
yeah.
I mean, I would say it's better than a Liberty glove as far as quality goes. So now it's below the price in a Liberty glove. When this glove's $200 and the Liberty's $160,
Yeah.
The Liberty kind of sells all day. But now that this is going to be $100, I fully expect the LXT glove.
I doubt
to
it's
just
going to
roll.
last even till Cyber
Yeah.
Monday or Black Friday. That's a really good glove.
Somebody said premature cowbell, dude.
I would definitely put the LXT right up there, like maybe one tick below the heart of the hide in quality. It's a really good glove at a price. It's awesome. All right, so moving on, we're going to go into Rawlings just released. For all you Rawlings fans out there, I know I'm a Rawlings fan, the Color Sync 3.0. So really briefly, I'm going to go over some of the Color Sync 3.0 gloves. Color Sync series is kind of like Rawlings letting their hair down, like if you will. Just kind of coming up with some really cool designs, really cool colorways that they don't release as a general release or make a mass quantity.
It's like
of.
you're getting a custom glove at a not custom price. Like and some of them you couldn't even do the option on
Yeah,
a custom.
exactly.
But if you said, oh, I really like that glove, I want to customize it, it would cost upwards of like $350, $360.
$360,
You're getting it for a heart of the hide price, and you're getting it for like a normal stock price. Which we'll get to some custom ones that we have after this, but these are going to be some
so
of
this
the
is the Color
color
Sync
sync.
3.0. Not only is it a custom style, has a zebra. It's not really mesh actually. It feels more like a cloth material as opposed to the Pro Label, like the old, like the traditional mesh back. It's just more of a cloth material with the zebra, blonde black with gray laces. I really like this mitt. It's probably my favorite Color Sync. The Color Sync also offers you to have a limited glove. This is not a general release glove. So if you want a limited glove, you want to be a little different, Color Sync's definitely the way to go. They offer an entire line, catcher's mitts, first base mitts. So Color Sync 3.0, we have it up on the website. It just came out, really, really cool colors. Go for it, I like it a lot. This is another Color Sync wingtip with the maroon palm, like a cream color, and gray top. Really, really nice. If you want a different glove, but you don't want to pay custom prices, Color Sync is the way to go.
That's a Don Bosco special.
Don Bosco
That
kids,
is
every
the-
Don Bosco infield is required to get
This
this.
is Frankie Galano special. So we also do some custom gloves like Rawlings because you're part of the Gold Glove Club of the month. So every month, like I'm sure people know that like Rawlings and Wilson, which if people are watching, we're getting our Wilson custom one in today. That they do like a glove of the month, and then for September and October it was design your own. So way back in April, we designed our own gloves. We put our order in, and every player, we did a Bizarro line, which we did pro baseball players, and we put a little spin on it. And every player that we did didn't do so well. But the gloves
Except
are
Salvi.
sweet. Although the gloves are sweet looking, so don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
about the players. So.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't.
Somebody
So
said-
if you need a player to be hurt, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll make his glove, and he won't play this.
Somebody said they just bought the catcher's mitt, so there's somebody
Except
that's...
for the Stro show.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Kraken.
The Stro show. killed
Which
it.
catcher's mitt did you buy? The El Nino or the
No,
Stro Show?
he just bought the Heart of the Hide, the Pro CM33 DCC, the dual carbon.
Oh, nice. That's a good deal.
See, that's somebody that's
Good job.
engaged,
Jumping
that's
on it.
jumping on it, doesn't want to mess around.
Jump
so.
on it. You can wait for Black Friday for other stores, but here you just jump on it now.
Yeah.
All right, so jumping into our Bizarro line that Mac was talking about. One player that didn't do so well this season, but will have a good season next year, is Marcus Stroman's glove. So we kind of did some nerding around the internet on what the pros wear and just different websites. And we kind of just got sneak peeks of what gloves he was using, and we made our own version of it. So this is going to be the Stro Show. This is going to be the Pro 315-4. It's going to be a Columbia blue or sky blue, palm and palm back. a modified trapeze web with gold trims. You can just zoom that up there. It's gold binding, gold welting.
So this glove will be a normal Heart of the Hide price, where if you went on Rawlings.com and you went to go design this glove, it would be a $350 glove. So you basically, this is kind of like, hey, if you didn't get your custom order in time, we have, a custom glove for you right here.
And it's exclusive to
yeah,
Close-Out Bats.
Close-Up Bats exclusive. All these gloves that we're going to be showing are Close-Up Bats exclusive. So that's kind of, that's good.
So with this glove, we didn't go with the traditional Brandon Crawford. We went with the one that we liked.
Yes.
And we went with the WBC Brandon Crawford. So it's a very patriotic colorway. Pro 204 pattern, very, very popular pattern. It's going to have a nice deep pocket for an 11.5-inch glove. It's going to have a red finger pad, royal blue palm back, gold binding, gold welting with a red palm and gold palm stamping. So it's this WBC glove pretty much to the T except for the American flag or the Rawlings.
Yeah, that was a little too loud.
That was a little too loud for
And then
us.
what the pros voted that one, fans voted that one the best looking glove back in like 2017. So we basically just did that glove, and it's a sweet looking glove.
Close-Out Bats exclusive, very patriotic, red, white, and blue all the way.
And he's the guy also that landed on the DL this year. But don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to the glove
and the
quality and the look and all that stuff going on there.
That being said about the quality, I'm going to get a little nerdy with the gloves right here. Some people know when you make a custom glove, the quality tends to be a little bit better than the general release glove just because it's at a small batch. So when you make anything in small quantities, the quality is going to be a little bit better. So these gloves are custom gloves. They come with the custom Pro Shop keyring tag, so they are custom gloves. Even though we ordered a good amount of them, they are custom Pro Shop, from Rawlings Custom Pro Shop. So that being said, we have the Corey Seager right here. So with the Corey Seager, we went really crazy. So the Corey Seager is going to be a black glove with red stitching.
It's
That's
pretty
much
boring.
it.
It's pretty boring.
So
It's
we were
pretty
like,
boring.
we like Corey Seager and we like the Dodgers, but the glove is corny. So we had to make it cool. So we did all camel with silver palm stamping. So if you just show that up, I think that's pretty cool. The silver palm
We have
stamping.
another Johnny joined us, and we have and we have somebody that says, "Where's my shout out?" That's shout out to Colors the Clown. Got to
Colors
shout
the
her.
Clown.
And then Johnny Metz wants a shout out too. So we'll give another Johnny.
Johnny! So yeah, that's going to be the Corey Seager. It's all camel with the Dodger blue label and Rawlings logo on the thumb. The other one, Max.
No. Somebody said they want
somebody
that.
else.
Somebody, people are like, show the gloves again. They're like,
Yeah.
they're loving.
Should I grab the other Bizarro stuff?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And the Nado.
Yeah.
The most versatile glove out there. What?
That's the best glove.
That's the best glove. So the Corey Seager, like his black and red glove is really boring. So we just went the complete opposite way, LA Dodgers colors. And Roy, you got anything to say about it, or you just like kind of taking it
I
all
gotta
in?
get the craft services for breakfast.
Somebody said, somebody get Santa a scotch. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Which one's your favorite, dude? Everybody's saying you look like.
Arenado.
Everybody says you look like Bad Santa. This is the Stro show. If anybody just wants to see it, great looking glove, and he's kind of local to us. I think he lives in the city,
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
Stroman?
He's from Long Island, lives in Tampa. All right, guys, I got all the Bizarro stuff. I'm gonna talk briefly about each one, very, very briefly. But if you have any questions, just pop them on there, and then I'll go over whatever you have, because we have quite a bit to get through. So we're gonna start off with my favorite one, honestly.
This is what David Baker he wants this one like bad.
This
He's
glove
like,
is gorgeous.
He's Jones in first.
Hands down, this glove is gorgeous. Everything about it is gorgeous.
And they're
It's-
numbered individually.
They're in. I was just gonna say that get out of my head. They're individually numbered. We have numbers 1 through I believe 15 or 20. They're individually numbered. Pro Preferred Custom Pro S SP13. So which is cool is we still have that Salvador Perez in the model number, but it's a Close-Out Bats exclusive. So that's really, really cool. And I'm not saying that we guessed it, but he did win the Gold Glove this year, and we did put some gold in this one. So we didn't do too bad.
He's the only one that actually had a pretty good year.
He had a 1,000 fielding percentage.
Yeah,
so
and he won the Silver Slugger, but he didn't have much competition. Like
No,
Gary
yeah,
Sanchez kind of like Gary Sanchez
So that's
kind of
gonna
helped
be-
him out, and
That's going to be a Pro Preferred. So Salvador Perez's glove was my favorite catcher's mitt.
it's actually my least favorite catcher.
It's my favorite catcher's mitt. It's a 32.5, which is the size I like. It has that wrist strap, which is also cool in the finger hood. But it's a black with blue stitching. Not very exciting. So we did a Pro Preferred version, which is going to be that nicer leather with gold binding, gold welting, a nice yellow stitch blonde palm, and a timber glazed back. So that's going to be a really, really cool color.
And the Rawlings logo's changed on it. It's one of the.
Yeah.
It's what this one and the Seager, right?
Yeah.
I think they're the only ones
Yeah.
and the Sanchez, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'll notice it. It's just that small little change to it where the Rawlings logo is notoriously red on all these gloves,
And we did a
but we
maroon.
did a maroon one just to
Very
kind of match kind of the leather back to it. So this is also, I would say. The Perez has kind of grown on me in the Heart of the High version, but that Pro
I
Preferred
love
I like
that.
too,
Gorgeous.
because you can't get that in a Pro Preferred. Like you
don't
can get
make it.
you could get a catcher's mitt, no problem in the Pro Preferred. You're getting the Russell Martin, and you're getting the 34-inch one. So you're kind of
Yeah.
like it's kind of a little bit the catcher's mitt and the Pro Preferred, or there's
I
only
think
two
we
of
have
them.
the only 32.5
Yeah,
Pro
so they're,
Preferred glove, honestly. on
and the
market
32
right
and a half is definitely kind of taken off. A lot of people love the Pudge from Wilson, and the All Star is just like, I mean, people love this on the All Star.
Yeah.
They love that.
So actually, Salvador Perez, before he got with Rawlings, was with All Star, and they kind of modeled his model now after that style that he had when he was with All Star. His style since as his game has progressed into a different style mix. But this is Salvador Perez 32.5. It's the only 32.5 Rawlings Pro Preferred on the market that I've seen, and I scour the internet about gloves. I'm really on it. And if you want 32.5 Pro Preferred catcher mitt, we're the only ones that have it. So this is the Salvador Perez or El Nino on the website. Really,
If
really
you
cool.
were going to make that, it would be
Yeah,
$500.
$500
Oh yeah, the
bucks,
Pro
yeah.
Preferred
That's
that would
another
be
thing,
$500. So
We
that
have
would
it here
be-
for $359.
Yeah.
So moving on to that one, I'm gonna have show some lefty love.
This one we only got in lefty. We ordered righties, but for whatever the reason, we must have not ordered enough. But this is
This is a gorgeous glove. So this is gonna be called the Hosween. So what we did was we took Eric Hosman's glove and we liked it. We didn't really change too much. We put gold palm stamping, and we just made it out of Horween leather. Horween is a tannery. No, it's not the color of the leather like most people think. Horween is a tannery from Chicago that produces some of the best glove leather in the world. So we just took the quality up a step, and we made the Hosmer mitt in Horween leather. And honestly, it's really, really gorgeous. It's hard to hide, but it's custom, so it has a padded thumb loop, and it's just really, really high end. If you're looking for a lefty first baseman, it's a 13-inch Pro DCT model, so you're gonna have the extra durability of a sewn-in web. Honestly, I doubt you can find a higher quality first baseman more than the Hosween. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Love that logo.
Really nice. And it has a royal blue logo.
when he was
Really,
with the
really
Royals.
cool.
Now I don't know
Royals.
this year if he used this when he was with
He
the
did. He
Padres.
still used
so,
it. He
Okay,
still
so
used
when
the
he was
same
with, so he signed with the Padres for a ridiculous amount of money. He left Kansas City
Yeah.
and he went there. I don't think he had such a great year though.
No, but that glove is amazing. It's a Horween first baseman. Honestly, like the El Nino, I think we have the only Horween first baseman out right now.
Yes,
And you can
yeah.
only get it at closeout bat. So if you're a glove guy and you play first base, Horween's
And you're a
the go.
lefty. And you're a lefty.
Lefty, yeah. All right, so moving on to the so far the most popular glove is the Kraken. So I'll leave it at that. I won't associate names with it right now. So this is the Gary Sanchez model. We kind of modeled it after, kind of like if I was in the Yankees or Mad Max was in the Yankees, what would we use behind the plate? So we went with, again, that Horween leather. Horween leather is the best. Hands down, you have to give it to them. They do a great job. They're from Chicago again. Awesome job, but it's a little heavy. So we went with the mesh back. So we did a Pro CM33 DM with a mesh back navy. So if you can zoom in up there, that back leather is actually navy. So it's a navy blue with a black Horween palm and silver stamping.
Yeah.
So we were able to get the quality of a Horween leather, but I'm a catcher. I played catcher my whole life, and I know it gets tiring back there for you guys. So we put the mesh back to kind of cut some of that weight off of the Horween leather and the thick padding from the 33 pattern.
And I'll take full responsibility on totally breaking Gary Sanchez this year. I handed him out the Silver Slugger, and we created like this custom glove. So like, if anybody's responsible for Gary Sanchez's demise this year, it was definitely me. I'll take full blame on that.
I'll take credit for the 2 home runs in Boston. All right, so this is a little.
This is designed by Roy.
Designed by Roy. This is Roy. Believe it or not, you wouldn't think it, but Roy did this very beautiful, very loud. Let's say it has some flavor to it. Royal blue back, gold welting, gold binding with that classic Rawlings wingtip. It's amazing. There's some other companies out there, I'm not going to mention names, trying to do a wingtip. Nobody does it like Rawlings. Really, really classic. Blonde palm, 11 and 7.5, 200 patterns, a Pro 205 W2, or Pro Roy, as we put it on our website. Royal blue back,
Roy
really,
Goldie.
really nice.
Roy Goldie.
Roy Goldie. Really,
Roy
really nice.
Goldie,
man.
designed by him.
11.75
Roy, what
pattern.
made you design this glove?
No specific reason. I was just looking for a little flair.
I like it. I like it.
Little flash.
It's always good. All right, so
When I lost my ticket at Yankee Stadium and couldn't get in, I was
Oh.
sitting on the curb thinking about what I could possibly come up with for a glove.
True story.
And this is what I came up with.
He
So
did lose his
that's-
ticket.
There you have it.
It was asked to leave. All right, moving on back to our beloved Yankees. We have the Pro GT. So Gleyber Torres, this is an 11.5 inch. He actually uses a regular Heart of the Hide right off the shelf. Gleyber Torres doesn't get too fancy with his gloves. This is the Pro 204-2. It's going to be 11.5 inch. It's going to be navy and gray, even though it looks black. That is navy and gray. 11.5 inch with the eye web with a silver palm stamping.
Yeah, this is kind of simple. We kind of knew he was going to have a good year. He might be another one that we didn't kind of jinx too much.
Yeah.
And then also, this is called the GT on the website. We just kind of went with his Players Weekend nickname, and that's exactly what we call it. So,
Yep.
All right, so going back to my glove love, this is the All Rise, and I think you guys can figure out who's that for. It's the Aaron Judge model, Pro 3039-6. Again, this is going to be done in that amazing, amazing Horween leather. So my outfielders out there, if you're looking for a high-end glove, this is it. Again, I think we're the only ones that have an outfielder's glove, 12 3/4 in that Horween
Yeah,
leather.
definitely.
And if you really want the most high-end leather you can get on a glove from Rawlings, this is it, and we're the only people that have it. So this is the Pro 3039 All Rise.
All Rise. Only
All
available.
Rise.
Only available
Oh,
in righty.
we might have to have another Johnny.
Well,
This is-
Johnny. Yeah. This is the Johnny. He created this, so let's give it.
Johnny! So this is the Pro FM 19DM-10.
Hold on, was this the glove that just showed up?
This
Yeah,
did
this
show
is
up.
Johnny.
Johnny snuck it in here.
Johnny
yeah.
said,
Johnny
"Oh, I
snuck
made
it
that
in.
for you."
Yeah,
He
snuck
made it
in.
for us. He said at his glove summit it was like the most popular
We
model.
said, gee, thanks.
And he's like, this is this. You know, he
We're
loves
calling this the Outdoorsman. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the woods.
it.
So we're gonna go with the first baseman. It is actually a really nice pattern. It has a sewn-in web for that added durability, and it has that single post down the back on the web. It has a mesh back to get that extra breathability at first base and that lightweight to get those scoops in. So if you're looking for a glove in brown, very, very nice 13-inch glove with the gold little twist on the Rawlings logo there.
And the Johnny Mock special.
Johnny Moxley. So if you're a Johnny Mock fan, you need to own that glove.
So also,
Also, we have a Wilson custom.
yeah, I know. It seems like this has been predominantly a Rawlins show, and that's because Rawlins, there's a lot of gloves. They do a lot of gloves every year, and they have limited releases. They have the Gold Glove Club. They have the
They pump
Create
them
Your
out.
Own. So they're able to pump it out a little bit better than Wilson. We definitely still like Wilson, and Wilson is trending real well. If you're an 11, if you're looking 11 1/4 to 11 1/2, I mean Wilson owns that
Crush
space.
it.
They have maybe 14 different choices in 11 1/2, and do really well with it. So we did two custom Wilson gloves, and we call them the Reverse Twix is the name to them. So
this is going to be the 17, 16, 11 1/2. Both our models for the A2000 Reverse Twix are going to be an 11 1/2 inch size. One's going to have that single post and it'll be a little more shallow. The other one's going to have an eye post and be a little more deep. So now with the single post, we do have that shallow finger side. It's going to be a 17, 16 pattern. It has dual welting. It's a classic from Wilson. Dual welting in brown. It's in saddle brown, matching the palm color and that blonde back. I really like the color combination that we did, and again, exclusive to us. You can only get it here.
And if you guys are loyal and paying attention to this, not to give you too much away, but later on in the month of December, we will be giving away one of these Reverse Twix as far as a giveaway goes. So that's pretty sweet. It's a nice design. We did real well with. We got in 4 customs last year. The Reverse Twix. The White Lightning, which yesterday here would have been a great White Lightning day with all the snow, and the Kershaw with highlights, and then the
That just sold
DW5
out
OG.
too, right? The first highlight, we just sold out.
We just sold out of that. So the Reverse Twix we sold out of the quickest. So we just did that one again, and then we added this one to the mix because it does seem like Wilson's really kind of doing real well with that. So, so let's just kind of recap real quick. Not all these gloves, but I'll just get back to the beginning. Eric Garcia is the winner of this sweet Quattro Pro. So
Get your
Eric,
bat.
you have the weekend to claim it, and then it might go to somebody else. Somebody's asked him about any Mizuno gloves. Unfortunately, not. They're an Atlanta guy. I know that's why he likes the Mizuno, but Unfortunately,
Well, we have.
Well,
I'd
Roy,
say we
tell
have
him
the-
how
we
much
have
you.
the-
Yeah.
Didi, and we have that.
We do
Roy's
have-
favorite, actually.
We do have the Didi Gregorius exclusive, and we completely broke him too. So
Yeah.
that's
So
going
we
good
have
for
the
us.
Didi
No
Gregorius
close
exclusive.
out, that's Jinx.
Yeah, we have jinxed every player that
And we
get.
have Roy's gamer model. If Roy played, he would use the MVP Prime.
He
from,
loves that. He
Mizuno.
loves MVP
It's
Prime.
at $100. It's a fast pitch softball mitt. We have a 12, 12.5, and a first base mitt, and a catcher's mitt. And it's $100. Quality's really, really good at that price point.
So the Quattro Pro's a giveaway. Eric Garcia won it. Please claim the prize. And then we will be giving another Quattro Pro giveaway going on probably next week sometime. We just got to get the details from Johnny Mock. And then we're also going to be doing the Quattro Pro Fast Pitch somewhere underneath this table. Here it is. The Quattro Pro. As I hit Glove Runner. This Quattro Pro is going to be a giveaway with the Pro 315 6BL. The way to do this is you're going to like the Closeout Bats page, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You're going to tag 3 friends, and then you're going to sign up, and you're going to be entered to win this. And we're going to announce this next Wednesday night. We're going to be doing a nighttime show at 6 p.m. when we close. It might only be like 15, 20
after
minutes.
hours.
Yeah, just because we get kind of. This is probably the last day that like we kind of are like, nothing's really going on. We might as well do this show. But we get kind of busier next week, and then we really can't do this show. So that's what ultimately has to happen. And
Pick and pack.
yeah. So that's what happens. A lot of Red Bull and a lot of coffee.
Well, questions
And then-
on gloves, anybody?
And then we also have the CF Zen as a giveaway. And the CF Zen giveaway, I'm going to put up the link to as well. And guys, take advantage of the deals because you guys were the first ones to hear about all the glove deals. And there's a lot of bat deals coming your way.
Yes.
On Monday, we'll probably pick up. Yesterday, we did a little bit of a Louisville BB course show. Maybe we'll do a BB course show. Somebody says, "What's a good glove for my son? He is 10, plays second base." So
Ooh, so plays 10 second base at different price. Honestly, I would go with depends how much you want to spend. Honestly, but 11 and a quarter, 11 and a half, I would stay with. 10 years old is a transition stage. So if he's a big kid and he can kind of handle it at our price point, I would go with our. Honestly, I would go with our Mocha at 11 and a quarter. Or we can also do the Heart of the High stuff we have on sale.
yeah, or he
I
could
would
go,
do 11 and a half,
or he
11
could
and a
go,
quarter.
or if he's looking to keep it a little bit more like obviously price sensitive, then you look at like the Sandlot series. from
Sandlot
Rawlings.
series. Oh, we have the Easton.
More 9.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Easton. We have a good deal on
Easton,
some
we have a
Easton.
deal
The
on
Mega,
Easton,
the
yeah.
Mako Legacy is going to be on sale for $80. It was
$80, so-
it was a $200 mitt, so
I
we
think
didn't
for
get to that.
For a 10-year-old, I think that Easton, if you want to jump on our website, just go to the glove shop and go to our Easton section. It's the Easton Mako Legacy. It's a brown and gray glove with some orange highlights. That's on sale, so I would definitely jump on that mitt. That's probably going to be your best bet. It's Kip leather, really high-end leather. It used to be $200 actually, and we have it for $80. So for a 10-year-old, I would jump on that glove until he's ready for something else.
And then you guys know what to do. This holiday season, you can always shop smart and save your bucks at Closeout Bats.
Johnny!